Sabor. Con este ritmo.
El estilo está cabrón, es el estilo chichinchón. Aquí en esta fiesta está parada así con don. Bailando esta cumbia con los homies en la rampla. Rimo con botazo que te toca toda el alma, que te salga baba con esa ensalada. Mueve la gordura, no me importan esas flacas, así que muévete, suéltate y québrate la espalda. Quiero que me piles para cortar con mi espalda. Este es el fin de semana, que comprar las pinches cheques. Tigres del norte, aquí en Califa somos jefes. Mi jefe somos reyes del hogar. En Oakland, California, aquí fumamos sin parar.
Chillin' with me, Padres, crazy. Mobbing with me, hombres, we going crazy. Rolling up fat J's, crazy. We do this all day. Mobbing with me, Padres, crazy. Chillin' with me, hombres, we going crazy. Rolling up fat J's, crazy. We do this all day. Mobbing with my vatos, we be trying to get cheese. Yeah, you know nachos, Louis V. He one tough hombre. Rep the Giants, the A's, no Padre. Bay boy, riding in big toys. King Louis, your man down the best. Hands down, no question, your hands down, your hands up. We party hard, the girl going off Bacardi, oh God. I'm chilling with my squad, all about a decimal, all about a comma. On the 80 on E-Trade, trying to look at my stock trade. Oh man, I'm trying to get paid. Chilling with me, Padres, crazy. Mobbing with me, hombres, we going crazy. Rolling up fat J's, crazy. We do this all day. Mobbing with me, Padres, crazy. Chilling with me, hombres, we going crazy. Rolling up fat J's, crazy. We do this all day.
Eso es la cumbia loca. O en otras palabras, Haití cumbia. Rich before rich. Manage. Cumbia. Huepa.
Está tontita de mí, ya no puede dirigir, ya no le va a importar, ya no se puede animar. ¿Cómo se va a desquitar? Se va a desquitar a huevo. Sube el volumen, enciende el fuego. Grita la nube, se va en el viento. Llora en el río que ya está seco. La noche nadie lo espera, se lo come a uno entero. Por eso se desespera, no espera. He estado juntita contigo a tu lado. Ya no puedo dormir, yo pensando en ti, tú pensando en él. Y estorba que ya no le puedo los llantos. Este río se secó, ya no tiene calor, ya se me emborrachó. He estado juntita contigo a tu lado. Ya no puedo dormir, yo pensando en ti, tú pensando en él. Y estorba que ya no le puedo los llantos. Este río se secó, ya no tiene calor, ya se me emborrachó. Es una hora de amor, que no tú tienes calor. Si nos mojamos, que no sería mejor, que no sería mejor. Pinta hacia mí, yo sobre ti, sobre cada paso sigo junto a ti. Cada paso sigo junto al fin, cada pasito juntita de mí. Es el amor, lo enloquece, arde la llama quemando la mente. Fumando hierba, alegría en la frente. Goza mi cuerpo, goza lentamente. Con el condón, recio lento. Arde en la espalda, ya me pinta blanco. Calentito, ya me bautizo. Ya no puedo más, sol, cuánto se acabó. He estado juntita contigo a tu lado. Ya no puedo dormir, yo pensando en ti, tú pensando en ella. Y estorba que ya no le puedo los llantos. Ese río se secó, ya no tiene calor, ya se me emborrachó. He estado juntita contigo a tu lado. Ya no puedo dormir, yo pensando en ti, tú pensando en él. Y estorba que ya no le puedo los llantos. Estos sentimientos ya no puedo explicar. Estos sentimientos que me van a destrozar. Tú bailas conmigo y yo sueño un altar. Tú bailas conmigo pero bailas sin pensar en otro. Ya no me opongo, infelices los tres. Yo te propongo verte en el hotel conociéndonos más bien. Ya tú sabes, tengo gusto a miel. Está tontita contigo a tu lado. Ya no puedo dormir, yo pensando en ti, tú pensando en ella. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Pulling to the lick about a hit, got the sweaty palms. Running mission through my head, gripping on my gun. It's not the life that I expect, but a bitch I come correct. Any hint of disrespect that made me feel the neck. Calculating every move, so don't miss a step. Now my bitches go hard, coming from the west side. And if you need a test, trust me, you gon' need a vest. Rush don't never get you nothing. Start running, keep running. Keep running, keep running them laps. Keep running them laps. Stay on the track if you switch off your path. You will not last, you can go fast. The shit is the shit we go through. But don't get me, it's up to you. The table turn where we you run. No, when I'm on my fucking trunk. Keep running them laps. Keep running them laps. Stay on the track if you switch off your path. You will not last, you can go fast. The shit is the shit we go through. But don't get me, it's up to you. The table turn where we you run. No, when I'm on my fucking gutter, frozen pattern dreams. Type of shit you only see. Sit in front of a movie screen, I was a fish. Now I'm swimming with the sharks, taking over shit. Now I shoot a bitch on sight, cause I am that bitch. I keep a Glock on me, no stopping me, I hit the gas. Tonight is young, get on your toes to see how long you last. Keep on laughing cause you're looking back, fuck the past. Cause if a bitch is riding up, I'll be quick to blast. It ain't no bluffing, I've been trained for this since I was young. If you're not down to take a bullet, then you don't belong. And for the weaker, you should know only the strong survive. It's the old icon, I'm on 187 homicide. It's the way that I speak truth. You don't like that's your issue. Crying at your ass, here's a tissue. My mama shaking ass while she diss you. Mad cause I'm rising to the top, yeah. Big what? Big loot. Bitches hella scary. They be on my drugs so much that I think they wanna marry. I don't never trust a bitch. Cause bitch you want my fetty, yeah. But on my Sorelli, only set it and forget it. Let it rise to the top like I'm cream of the crop. Bumping at your speakers till I make the top drop. Giving me top while I make the drip drop. Thirsty as fuck, I'ma let them lick shots. Keep running them laps. Keep running them laps. Stay on the track if you switch off your path. You will not last, you can go fast. The shit is the shit we go through. But don't get me, it's up to you. The table turn where you run. No, when I'm on my fucking trunk. Keep running them laps. Keep running them laps. Stay on the track if you switch off your path. You will not last, you can go fast. The shit is the shit we go through. But don't get me, it's up to you. The table turn where you run. No, when I'm on my fucking game time hit list. Leaving their witness. Finish what you start, little bitch. Or you finish, I'm getting this. Breaking laps around you like I'm Usain. Everybody around me know that me go insane. Pre-game, better catch your train before I miss ya. Telling bricks and then I'm calling the competition. Envision, running out the trenches, get to running. Cause I'm all fuckers see your head, then it gets to gunning. Drumming on my side, I got my pistol in the ride, bitch. Give a fuck what you spray, got my sidekick. Run it up, bitch, y'all gon' shut it up. You don't want that smoke when it's coming with that, yeah right, blood right. Fucking La Pacino, blowing kilo in the casino, Papacino from the city of trees, the Mendocino, Rigo shit. Don't confuse, I'm a queen, a lot to lose. Got a want to gain, this in the game, busting you in your grave. Better back up, better strap up, better watch your step, you live, this thing red. I feed these bitches lead instead of beef fillet. Okay, my call away, be at your spot by a mile away. The bitch late, think about how I spot your brains, okay? Real bitch always down, like this the limits. Go for me to be the misfat, addicted to be the biggest. Got on these like it's for fitness, no forgiveness, at least you witness. Real ass bitch, running shit, better stack, start to finish, yeah. Keep running them laps. Keep running them laps. Stay on the track if you switch off your path. You will not last, you can go fast. The shit is the shit we go through. But don't give me, it's up to you. The table turn where you run. No, when I'm on my fucking trunk. Keep running them laps, I'm on the track with them. Drumming them thing in the back, they go ra-ra-ba-bum. Got foot on the gas, I'm going fast. He look at me like he gon' last. Yeah, that's the way that I speak true. Don't look at me, this is all you. Table turn where you run. No, when I'm on my fucking drums. Hey, this is Bella St. Rose. You better act like you know, motherfucker. Hey, Bay Area. 916-510 to the 415-707. You already know.
She gon' make it clap. I'ma show a stack. She gon' throw it back. I'ma blow a rag. Lemon pepper wings. We bout to smoke a pad. Drinking the coke and jack on my open tab. I like to see my independent women winning. Get it, flip it, spend it. Stay about your business and your benefits. She way up there, getting dizzy spinning. She ready to make that ass drop any minute. Niggas be Superman, Captain Kirk, and the waitress is serving. The strippers is twerking, but Birkin's been gaming is working. Literally, niggas be bitter for weeds. Cause all you got from her is some glitter on your cheek. She made a phony plan for a lonely man. So he dropped 40 bands on her OnlyFans. He had dreams of holding hands on the sand. Should've listened to your homie fan. She on that pole again.
Drop it down low, yeah, mop out her chips. Get your stacks a night, little baby ain't about to quit. Big body, Birkin, red bottoms, big tipper. Yeah, she can spot him, she can drop it down low, yeah, mop out her chips. Get her stacks a night, little baby about to quit. Big body, Birkin, red bottoms, big tipper. Yeah, she can spot it, yeah. Thunderstorm, when I'm in the building, bring a few bottles. Yeah, I'm chillin', hit the stage and watch her clap it. Draw them goons, little mama a magnet. Top shelf, she don't do them lame. She'll break them pockets. It's not a game. Want a mouth off? She dustin' and disgusting. Better play them cards right. I wouldn't trust her. She can drop it down low. Yeah, mop out her chips. Get her stacks a night. Little baby about to quit. Big body, Birkin, red bottoms, big tipper. Yeah, she can spot, she can drop it down low. Yeah, mop out her chips, get her stacks a night. Little baby about to quit. Big body, Birkin, red bottoms, big tipper. Yeah, she can spot, yeah.
That cool, reminiscer things I used to do, still do. I don't mess up. So I'm still tapped into the same dumb shit. Can't really get out. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I really talking about? Where?
I remember being fresh in the face, a couple classes cut in school so I could smoke me an eighth and hit the stairway and duck out with my friends and my folks so we can go and see what's up, who gets dumped on the smoke, who gets smarter, who can rap and who can pull up a chick, who can get us a bit of beer because I needs me a sip. Let's take a trip down to the liquor store, it's time to go shift. I got a couple freaks, they geeky, but they all on the tip. Yeah, and I'm loving them types. They kinda come off shy, but when it's late night, they getting hyped. I want a side bet, I mean it's time to jet. I've done it many times before, trust me, I'm just a vet. No sweat, my man, he goes and peeps the signal. He grabs the keys to the car, he knows it's time to wiggle. You know them jingle of them keys, it's the freedom of the road. Let's get out of here and go get smoked and get ghost, yeah.
It's my life, my life, my life. I'm getting high, it's my right, yeah, if only you knew what I've been through in this life. I'm reminiscing today. It's my life, my life, my life. I'm getting high, it's my right, yeah, if only you knew what I've been through in this life. I'm reminiscing today.
Only 10, I'm hyped up. Strict said we finna blaze. Only 11. I'ma try me some gay. I grew up young, at 12, I was getting laid. I said, this was life about. We was at the theater, my chick, she was 15. First time to get brain. Finally found a way to escape where it was okay. From my vices came my pain. To this day, it's still the same. I'm reminiscing the day. And it all goes too fast, it isn't just a phrase. When you gambling with your life, them dice will get you to change. Don't focus on my mind and my business, I don't listen to lame. The team will never win unless the vision is same. I seen a bad little dame, I said, hey, I holler back on time, fuck you like the industry, babe. I got the confirmation from that smile on her face. Deja vu, I'm reminiscing them days. Mr. Juice, it's my life, my life, my life. I'm getting high, it's my right, yeah, if only you knew what I've been through in this life. Reminiscing day. It's my life, my life, my life. I'm getting high, it's my right, yeah, if only you knew what I've been through in this life. Reminiscing day.
Yeah, and we clean moving off. All rest and Mr. Juice don't hit you with the sauce to get you lifted. So now that you're shifted into your front position and ready to take flight, Kick on back and I bid you well. And say, have a good night.
Damn, it feels good to be back up in the hood. Everybody's having fun, slamming bones on the wood. Fired up, we got Lanks and drinks, sponsored by good guys. Grown and called Frank. Thank God that the game's been good to me. We got that EBT card, so the goods on me. Who got the jug for me? Big bottles and trees, I'm on airplane mode. Please don't bother me. The Nick, the Kennedy, smoking cigars with long blood. You know, with Big Rio, we gon' roll some. And Shady Blood came up in here with the biggest bottle. I felt like I just hit the lotto in that S model. Hey, it's nothing but a G thing. Better than some, worse than others. It's just some more of it, not enough of it. Hey, what more can I say? It's just another day. Hey. Damn, it feels good to see people love smoke. Damn, it feels good to see people love smoke.
Gracious, I feel amazing gracious. Took a trip to the hood and still saw familiar faces. We done lost a few, grew apart in a few Caucasians. And a few of us left the hood for a dream of chasing. Making extra paper to put them ends in the bank account. Remember when we chose to buy groceries so our life went out? It's such a shame to have to struggle at that age, but when you struggle, you learn hustle, and that hustle keeps you sane. My hustle still remains a level up and an apostrophe. Possessive about my niggas from the west, cause I'm supposed to be. G4 and Gilbert, got T-Hill on Linden, got BB from 18, got Rah-Rah on Milton. That's third world, he bang that. Max shit, I claim that. Don't fuck around and get fucked around. If you fuck around, better say that. Only love I ever had came from the hood. So in this lesson, it's a blessing just to see y'all living good. Living good, y'all.
It feels good to see people love smoke. Yeah. Damn, it feels good to see people love smoke. Hey. What up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Rowe. DUKK SOOP is in the house. What up, Age?
Yo, can you hear me? Mic check. Am I hot?
Yeah, you hot, dude.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm just doing the last
What's
minute
up?
stuff. Bro, shit, hot as fuck in the Yay area today. Jeez.
Dude, it's hot, dude. This is too hot, dude. This is just too much,
Jeez.
man.
It's crazy hot. It's super hot in the Bay Area. And motherfuckers is just trying to stay indoors, man. It's motherfuckers ain't even trying to. I was in your neighborhood though today, earlier.
Where was you at? The fair, the
Yeah,
farmers market.
the farmers market. I had to go bust a move out there and see family and all. But when I was out there, I stayed by your block and you wasn't there. But yeah, it was hella people out there though.
Yeah, I didn't get back over here until about 3.
Yeah. Hot ass weather, bro. I think the weather makes people crazier.
Yeah, I agree.
It's crazy when it's hot, bro. Yeah, bro. It's been so much chaos in the Bay, but I'm not trying to like even dwell on the chaos in the Bay. It's just nuts out here right now.
Tell you, man, people been wigging, dude. Trust me.
Wigging
So,
the fudge out. But before, without even the rigging aspect, I got kicked out of that hip hop page.
you got
hit
out of the 8 for what? What'd you get kicked out
me
for?
out, bro. They kicked me out of the hip hop page. That's fucked up.
Well, I got some other ones. I'll invite you to some other ones.
Yeah. Please invite me to some other ones. Fuck them.
Well, you know, a lot of these hip hop pages with younger kids. So I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but it's not the same hip hop that me and you know. So when you get to, I seen your arguments.
Fuck
dude,
them.
it's just they don't even. Some of them dudes they barely even know.
I swear, bro. Like some of these cats, man, of these hip hop pages, bro. It's like, what the fudge? Ross, is that you? You hot? There you go, boss. Oh,
Yo. What up?
oh,
What up? What up?
hey,
Salute family. What's
hey.
good? What's good?
We just getting warmed up, starting the machine up and all. Just getting warmed up,
Yeah.
warming up the machine. I'm on my vape this evening. Yo,
That's
you
right.
know, so check. We have a great show for this evening tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let me clear my throat as I properly get ready to jump this podcast off tonight. Welcome to another episode of DUKK Soup the Show with my good brother Ro, DJ Ro, and our great guest this evening, Ross, my brother Ross. Now look, Ro, if you could toss me the keys so I can go ahead and do the intro. We can go ahead and get this thing started. Ross, you know we smoke on this, bro, so don't feel you could burn.
All good, man. Yep. It's Saturday, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Ladies and all right, so how about we do this? Boom, thank you for those keys. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our really cool podcast that we call DUKK Soup the Show. As we get ready to rock on, and I do this intro thing, please enjoy. And yeah, give it to rock on.
KOB, say my name backwards, I'll be okay. Vallejo, California, 2172 Springs Road, Grills Gone Wild, / In the Loop, Hobby Shop. We got everything you need. Come check us out. Stay with me now. I'm just saying though, think outside the box. Stay in the loop.
Hey man, it's AB the Blueprint, owner of Grills Gone Wild 707. We down here at 2172 Springs Road. You can pull up for the kicks, the clothes, or anything in between. You feel me? Gold teeth and things. You know what I mean? You know we do it all. Gold grills, custom jewelry, pendants, bracelets, rings, chains, you name it, I make it. You feel me?
Vallejo, California, 2172 Springs Road, Grills Gone Wild / In the Loop, Hobby Shop. We got everything you need. Come check us out.
As we get to rock on, as the intro of the show, as well posted it up online, DUKK Soup the Show is for the people. We have been for the people. We will continue to be for the people. And we are having such a revolutionary show tonight. We have our good brother, Ross Salon, in the building. And we have him to talk about his music and everything and his movement, his health. It's good to see this good brother. His occupation in Oakland. I mean, I get teacher. I feel it. That's super dope. But before we get into all that, just a warm-up topic. I got kicked out of a hip-hop chat room for mentioning that KRS-One is better than Rakim. There it starts. Yikes.
That's kind of a yikes take, my brother. But
that's a good one to start the show with. Boom, boom.
Ooh, wow.
How to start?
I was about to give you props on the intro. The DUKK SOOP looked crazy. You had the commercials for the spot in the V, man. Love to see that. Community representation, man. And I've been rocking with you, Age, man, since the One and Phil era, man. So it's dope to see that your art on the visual level just progress and continue to evolve, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother. And you know what? It's cool to see you and still doing your thing too. Like we've danced several moons together, and
no doubt.
Bro. And to see you still in the flesh and living and thriving and doing your thing, that's really inspirational too, bro.
Man,
so thank you for all the props. But once we start talking about KRS-One being better than Rakim, that's where the conversation
that's when you lost.
That's when you lost.
Yo, to quote Souls of Mischief, I'm just gonna say, personally, man, for me, Rakim. I mean, don't get it wrong. Like KRS was a huge influence for me growing up too. Those are two of my top 5 elder influential MCs for sure. Along with, I would throw Chuck D in there, I throw Brother J, X-Clan in there, and I throw Wise Intelligence, Poor Rice Teachers. Those are my 5 elder statesman MCs, and Ron, Chris, right? Think about Chris, man. Maybe this is subjective on my part, but a few years ago, and this is controversial, but it's DUKK SOOP, man. We get right into it. A few years ago, when the whole stuff about this individual known as Lance Taylor, aka Africa Bambaataa, when a lot of his dirt came to the surface, Chris was telling us, shut the fuck up. Anyone that got shit to say about Bam can shut up and blah, blah, blah. And that shit was kind of weak to me, man. So I kind of as a former Zulu member myself and what we went through as an organization during that whole period, man, anybody that rocked with Bambaataa after that, it was kind of I'm kind of done with him. And so, Chris, I got to say, man, it's not quite the one. I love his catalog. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? But Rakim changed the game lyrically, though. To me, he's the one that expanded even the rhyme formats to make it more complex and bring the jazz element to the staccato of cadence or whatnot. You know what I mean? So but yeah, knowledge reigns supreme for sure.
I respect that. Of course, that's the conversation I usually get. But then I come back with, but KRS-One's catalog is so much longer than Rakim's.
This is true.
KRS-One has done more for hip hop than Rakim has. And I'll explain it. I'll explain it in detail. Because Stop the Violence, that movement, that song, when he got everybody together, Rakim was just rhyming for himself, and he was shining, of course. But Chris is the god. Rakim is number 2.
Yeah.
Roselle, can you interject? You're a DJ. Can you please just agree with me and say KRS-One is Rakim?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like them both. I think they're
everyone likes them both. No, that's not the point. Everyone likes them both.
The only thing I will say,
okay, go.
The only thing I will give to KRS-One over everybody is he's the only one that said he has a rap for anybody that want to challenge him. He could battle anybody, and ain't nobody really challenged him yet. So,
well, as I look at my bookshelf right here, I'm seeing a book by KRS, Ruminations, and his gospel hip hop, and then I also see Rakim's book up there as well, man. You know what I'm saying? What was his book called? Sweat the Technique.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what I mean? Those are obviously 2 pillars of hip hop. Again, those are my 5. I say Chris. Yeah. Well, actually, let me say it first. Rakim is my number 1. Chuck D, KRS, Brother J, and Wise Intelligent, man. To me, those 5 were the ones that awoke my young mind up to what.
Of course,
I learned more from them brothers, man, than I did from any school. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
That's truth. That's truthful fact that I feel like hip hop has taught me more about life than actually some of these books.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah. Too Short taught me don't do it. I'm like, fuck you talking
don't
about.
Do it.
No. And then white lines,
Man,
going through my blood. Don't do it, baby. I was just like,
that's
what are they
real.
talking about? I was like, cocaine. That's
Man, straight up. Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy hip hop being 50 years old and stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's wild, right?
It's a beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Let's celebrate hip hop 50 years old this year. How do you feel about it? Do you think that the media is actually celebrating hip hop's 50th like it should be celebrated, or do you think anything's really happening? Do you think a
No,
little nods are happening here and there, but not? I don't
yeah.
feel them like in the Bay really that much.
Nah, it ain't really out there like that because at the end of the day, the media has never been about hip hop culture. It's been about what they could corporatize and use off of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So we can't look for them to really be that example. What I will say is I've seen a lot of dope grassroots events being put on, particularly in New York, obviously in the East Coast and stuff, but like
Yeah.
representing hip hop 50, you know what I mean? And like a lot of the elders, pioneers in the game are getting with the cats from the 90s. And like, it's just dope to see the intergenerational shit, man. And even for me, the past couple years, it's been really a blessing, man, to be able to link with so many of the brothers that like we came up listening to in the 90s, from different members of the clan to, members of Goody Mob, man, you name it, man. It's really been it's been a good build.
Excuse me, Ross. You know what? In this media thing that me and Ro been doing for like 10 years and shit, damn near, I feel like you and me just got into a conversation that's real personal, where the average listener would be like, what are they talking about? I did not really give you your proper introduction like I should.
It's
So
all
let me
love.
do that. Because you're my dude. We just fell into what's up, my nigga? How you doing? No, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this good brother is Rasilan, artist from the Yay area, hip hop, political speaker, activist, teacher, great guy, lyrical dude. Am I leaving anything out? Help me
I
out.
think you're good. We're no longer a teacher technically. Now I got the title of head of school, man. Shout out to Northern Light School in Deep East Oakland, man.
Congratulations.
Give thanks, brother. That and really, my whole thing was like approaching it like hip hop ed. Like this is who I am. I became an educator because of hip hop. The first thing I ever taught was how to write 16 bars and some of the history of the culture, to youth in the Bay 25 years ago. You know what I mean? So like it's all evolution, man. A part of this journey, man. But I'm thankful to be coming back to Oakland in particular because I was out there on the other side of the tunnel, closer to where you at, Martinez and stuff. I was out there in what I call Danville or Blandville, aka Danville. We also called it Clansville when they shot the brother Tyrell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Man, and so I'm glad to get out of that particular suburb and back to Oakland, man. To be honest with you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm so glad to hear from you. And then actually, you've been all around doing the hustle. You've been hustling, bustling, hardcore.
A little something, man. I feel like about a year and a half ago, I was actually going to New York. What was that? December 2021. It was around the time when that Spider-Man No Way Home came out, right? I went out to New York, not even for some, hip hop shit, but like I ended up going to a couple shows. I reconnected with Tragedy Gaddafi, which was cool. And then I ended up linking up with brother Timbo King from the Woo. Because I went to one of the Czarface show out in Brooklyn. I was Inspector Deck in Esoteric, and it was just a trip. Like I went to like 3 different events that night, and like over the course of like 2 days, and there was a bunch of kids, mostly like younger hip hop heads that like recognized me and wanted pictures and things like this. You know what I mean? Based off of the work that I had done, and like particularly the album with Tragedy that we dropped in 2018. And so that kind of woke me up to be like, yo, man, it's time to get back on my grind, man. And also at the time, the Woo Wear had a pop-up shop in Frisco. So I was building with Prodigal Sons of Man, who was helping out at the Woo Wear shop, and Power, you know what I mean, the founder of Woo Wear and executive producer of the Clan, man. And so really getting a chance to build with those brothers, and then going to New York and building with other members of the Clan, going to Shaolin and to Staten Island and seeing that there's a little Sri Lanka district right down the street from Stapleton, you know what I'm saying? And like, man, it was just all these connections, bro. And then like just music. I just started making way more tracks and banging out videos for almost everything that we was putting out. You know what I mean?
Gangster. And you know, we have access to your music, and you have, you know, Ro can pull them off of YouTube. We got you for the evening.
Right on.
Jeez, man. We just really fell into who you are real quick. But before we do, let me do this also. We haven't did a SOOP in a while. Let me ask the gentleman, and it's just us. I got some other homies pulling up. But
all good.
Guys,
and I can rock till about 9. I can rock till about 9.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. Yep. How's your week been anyway? Like, I haven't talked to you guys in a minute. Bro, how's your week been? How you been? You been good?
Oh, it's been good, but hot.
Hot, right?
Man,
yeah, it's been more of the heat has been crazy.
Yeah. Does it even make you want to even be out and about in the morning?
Not really.
I feel that. Yeah, it'd be like fucking hot, too hot for this. All right, so look, my check-in. We haven't did it like Rose said. It's hella hot out here. It is just ridiculously hot, but I'm being creative. I'm still putting my effort forward. Please keep on listening to Life's Great, but I miss you. And I'm cooking. I'm still doing my thing, right? So, we got, like I said, Ross, we got you tonight, but like, how you doing, bro? Just how you doing in general?
I'm good, man. Got my little cat right here, you know what I'm saying? This is one or two of them. This is Isha. I got my cat Fadra hanging out somewhere, bro. And like, I'm good. I was in Atlanta the week before last, you know what I'm saying? And man, I didn't want to leave, bro. I mean, it was hot out there, but it's a little different down south, you know, got that humidity. It was nice, man. I can't front. I had a great time out there. And then when I came back, I just went right back to work, you know, at the new schoolhouse. And it was just like, I'm pretty drained, man. To be honest, like, it was a hell of a week, you know what I'm saying? You know, take me back to the ATL, man. It's kind of how I felt, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've been out there, man, or either of y'all been out there, but it's love out there, man. Like, for real. I hadn't been there since I was a kid either. And like, I got some good folks out there, and got to go to the Killer Mike show and build with that brother, man. So that was cool. But yeah, shout out to the A.
That's so dope, though. And like, you've been around. That's like, you've been around corners, so that's fucking dope, man. Look, bro, how about this? Let's go ahead and get into your tunes, bro. Like, since we have you for a minute, let's get into your tunes. And oh shit, Jody's in the chat room. Jody says, "What's up? What up, Jody? How you doing, Jody?" Shit. Bro, can we go to YouTube and pull up his video and get that? Just go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, hold on, let me.
I just dropped one yesterday.
What is it under? Is it under Ross?
Yep, everything should be under RASCEYLON, man. Try to make it easy to find. I just dropped a new video yesterday. Shit. Called Live Your Life.
Wow.
I've been trying to hit folks with a joint at least every month or two, you know what I mean? Like, just because I took so much time off, I'm like, man, it's gotta keep feeding the machine. At age, we way overdue for a collab, man. Come on, man.
You got a song called Live Your Life?
Yeah, that's the new joint right there. Yes, sir.
We're gonna put that. Let me set it up.
All right, so Ross, will you please introduce your video to the listeners out there, please?
Yo, big up. You tuned into the DUKK SOOP. This is Ross C-Line, about to check out my new joint, Live Your Life, filmed in Honolulu, Hawaii. Big up.
Don't you ever think of giving it up, keep living it up. Live your life, even though the struggle is rough. Don't be in a rush, Take your time. Don't you ever think of giving it up. Keep living it up. I said live your life. Even though the struggle is rough, don't be in a rush. Take your time. I'm born and raised in Cali, man. The grind is in my blood. 10 toes on the soil. I got it out the mud. Flow so wet, make the West Coast flood. A hip hop vet, all set, show love. Run, throw it up. No time to be no punk. People dying every day. Put away petty grudge. Struggle still rough, but don't never give up. Pac said, hold your head, keep living it up. Tomorrow's not promised, the bargain's not honest. You get what you're giving life, no matter how hard it is. Stay working smarter, business, never personal. Everything political, always stay versatile. Me, I'm not commercial, but I sit and win a circle. Inner flame burns eternal, Pacific nocturnal. Words in my journal, hot like inferno. Bright sunshine, go to state of mind, we worldwide. Don't you ever think of giving it up, keep living it up. Live your life, even though the struggle is rough, don't be in a rush. Take your time, don't you ever think of giving it up, keep living it up. I said live your life, even though the struggle is rough, don't be in a rush. Take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get home. My homie used to say, take it in your stride. My mama used to say, live your life, live your life. Don't you ever think of giving it up, keep living it up. Live your life, even though the struggle is rough, don't be in a rush. Take your time, don't you ever think of giving it up, keep living it up. I said live your life, even though the struggle is rough, don't be in a rush. Take your time, come on. Yeah, Tupac Amaru Shakur said, you either evolve or you disappear. So you gotta keep going, baby, one day at a time. From Cali to the world. Free them all.
Man, that was dope.
That's
Hey,
fine.
right on. Appreciate it.
Duck soup exclusive.
Yeah, man. That's a little outside my zone, man. Age knows a lot of my music is more a little more dark and stuff like that. But you know, it was kind of one of them joints, man. Kind of wrote itself on the spot, you know. Was just feeling the energy.
And you know what? Like you need that balance, brother. And I'm not saying you, but we need that balance to be like, I get it, we are on the hardcore side, but that message of living your life, that's universal. That's
Word. And I feel like it was me talking to myself, man, more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like going through hella stuff and just being like, man, just got to do that. You know what I mean? Just gotta live it up.
I could interview you a couple ways, my nigga. Like I could interview you industry wise, or I could interview you like the brother I know, the shit we with Sin Z. What up, Mel?
Shout out. Yeah,
shout out. You know what I'm saying? We've been through a lot.
No doubt.
Been through a lot, bro, and it's good to see you still doing your thing, bro.
No doubt, man. Yeah, we don't gotta keep it industry, man. You know, keep it real. You know,
keep that shit up. All right, so let's do it. Live your life. So okay. On that note, you know my cousin Sonny. You know Sonny passed away.
Oh, well, man, condolences. Damn.
So it's actually his anniversary. We're doing his anniversary tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
So out of respect for my cousin, could we give him like 15 seconds of silence? Just 15.
Yes, sir. No doubt.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, give my cousin 15 seconds, please. Thank you. I don't even know if that was 15, but thank you. So, you said live your life. Did the quarantine really hit you hard? Was that song "Living Your Life" coming from when you wrote that? You said you were writing and talking to yourself. Did you go through some things that were? Yeah, talk about that, please.
Yeah,
what
man,
was
no
the
doubt.
inspiration of writing for "Live Your Life"? What was the inspiration?
I mean, really, again, it was in that process of like getting right back to writing and recording and being back to my creative self that I had kind of neglected for a while. You know, I was married for a while, got divorced right in the middle of the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? And so it was crazy. So it was like right when the pandemic kind of hit, you know, quarantine and all that, like boom, all of a sudden it's just me and these two cats, you know what I'm saying? All
now,
good.
brother, that conversation right there is a nod I didn't want to address unless you spoke about it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because
man.
thank you, my nigga, because I love you and I appreciate
no doubt, man.
Bro, fuck, I'm not gonna interview you like them other niggas interview you.
Right.
Fuck that.
Nah, it's
bro,
all
like,
good.
No, so the marriage, I mean, and I'm not gonna go deep into it, but like that was big because I don't remember her name, but I remember you two just shined so bright when you guys were together.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I did, you know, I would say my focus was less about me as an artist and more about her. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was really into developing her as an artist and trying to give her
She was an artist too. Yes.
Yeah. So that's you know, that's what a lot of our whole get down was based around, you know what I mean? But you know, a lot of my brothers was telling me at the time though, like, bro, like at the same time, like it's good to put on your woman, but like don't neglect your own stuff, you know what I mean? But it took some years, you know what I mean? Like honestly, like I've made more music in the past 2 years than I did in like the prior 8, you know what I'm saying? Like combined, you know? And so, you know, part of that was like, understanding that, you know, whatever I have to share is good, but that's also based off of my own legacy and what I've created, putting out music since the late 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like we've been doing this, man, like for a long time before the internet and before, you know, all this stuff. Like we was actually out in the communities, like from LA to the Bay and hip hop, man, since like the mid 90s, you know what I mean? And so it's like, because of that, I have like some very deep connections with folks, you know, who are pretty powerful, man. And like, I'm really thankful for a lot of my brothers and sisters that kind of reflected a light about like who I am. Like, yo, you know?
Yeah, you're a good dude though. You know what I'm saying? And even your music has a message behind it. And you know what? You have a discography of videos on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And if you want, we can like go through a couple since we have you here. Can we do that? Is that cool?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I'm probably gonna feel like, you know, not going too far in the past because I feel like I got a lot of, you know, current shit that's pretty slapping, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yes, I'm down whatever you want.
So true. That's so true. Let me also hold in. I gotta read the chat room. The chat room is loving your music, music emojis, dope fire emojis, good stuff. What up, Scott? What up, Trika? Thank you everyone for being here with us tonight, man. Like
definitely appreciate
cats who like tuned in, fucking with us tonight.
Let's go.
Man, shit, can we play another one? Bro, what's up? Can we get another one in?
Yeah, let me see what he got here.
Okay.
Hold on here.
A lot of new stuff, man. So it's all good, you know.
Bro, you know,
hey,
go ahead.
Roz, what do you want us to get into next? You want us to try Jacket Full of Medals? Or
that can work. Yeah.
Okay.
That can work. I'm not gonna deny that one. That's a fairly recent one too. This one was shot out in Denver, Colorado. This features Timbo King. This is actually the title track of the upcoming Timbo King collab project with myself, produced by Dawa Justice. So yeah, man, let's get into it.
Let's go. Duck Soup the show. Let's go, y'all.
Bang.
Shout out to Sin Z.
Yeah. Hey yo, what time zone we in right now though?
Mountain time.
They say we a mile high right now, huh?
Yeah.
Up top.
You ever seen a mountain lion?
Seen a real one too.
Yeah.
That Metal Gear. Yo, Dawa, where you finding these records, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dusty crates. Feeling it though, feeling it. All kinds of cats. Slept on the wax. I'll go in. I'm ready, come on. Hey, yo, check it out. I got a jacket full of medals, rap veteran rebels strapped up, stripping devils who embezzle the vessels in high mountains. They nestle, controlling all levels from state to federal. See the several perils in these settler colonies, capitalist monopolies, both wings policy, illogical fallacy, erase critical thinking. Can't teach history, objective reality missing, twisted fantasy, mission breakout. God in the galaxy, I'm Star-Lord with a sharp sword versus winning all wars. A war's not needed, no contest pleaded, leaving arrogant seated, bleeding multiple meanings from wine. Try overstand, see that the farmer refused is the first to grow the land. Rhymes contraband, early 80s revolution in Iran. Hey yo, I told you there's a scam. Free the land, free Matulu, free them all while we can. Only so much time, that's why I fight where I stand. With this mic in my hand comes an insightful plan. Real MCs, we can always rock any jam. From here to Japan, across Pacific Ocean. Long distance dopeness, sound smart when you quote this. Rossi Line, Timbo King, Metal Gear spokes, turning mental explosives. Now in this coasting.
Failure's not an option. Still water and lemon pills. Concoction. Late night, early on the wake up. Synoptions. Castle or brand ambassador we infringes. Israelite versus the Avengers. Doctor Strange to get hospitalized. I highly advise. Mind, body, and spirit. No demonic disguise. Grind guards from the provision. Here's a proposition. Never bitch move or court twitching. Learn from the elder Abba-dabble in his melodies. Wise man play the fool, wealthy with his memory. I'm sharp like an edge on a hedge fund. I and I bread run, let off one, then watch all legs run. Triathlon, swim in a cesspool, be creature bait. Round trip flight tickets, part of my feature rate. Move the needle, dope fiend tracks, relapse. Addicts, hunchback of Murder Ave. Curveball Lozado, Yankee dinner with the khaki cargos. The ones that break the law by the motto. Fuck your 5-year plan, they want it tomorrow. Tapped in frequencies, the back. NPC clipboards, left wing inside federal mezzanines. Unseen our life out of the darkness. The all-secret tree keeper wilderness mount chairs.
I pray that God will bless you in everything that you do. I pray that you will grow intellectually so that you can understand the problems of the world and where you fit into in that world picture. And I pray that all the fear that has ever been in your heart will be taken out.
Jacket full of medals. Jacket full of medals. Jacket full of medals. Jacket full of medals.
Failure's not an option. Failure's not an option. Failure's not an option. Failure's not an option.
Jacket full of medals. Jacket full of medals. Jacket full of medals.
Yeah. Yeah.
What up, Anna? What up, Anna? Anna's in the building. What up, Anna? She's in the chat room killing it. Ross, that shit's fire. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you like that one? You like
that was dope.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
Right on, right on. You know, as you can tell, that's a little bit different than Live Your Life. That's probably more in the vein of what folks are used to from weed. But you know what I mean? Big up to Timbo King. He's definitely it was definitely inspiring being in the lab. We actually got in Denver and were able to knock out a whole collab project in person, you know what I mean? Which so rarely happens these days. Like a lot of times, you know, you're flying verses back and forth, you know, but it was dope. You know, I came out from the Bay, he came out from Brooklyn, and we just met in Denver and banged out this project, man. We got Buckshot on there, we got Prodigal Son on there, Lies of Dark Man. So it's Tragedy Gaddafi front, you know, so it should be a good one.
So, bro, let me ask you this. It's aspiring MCs who wants to get on, and I hear that you stay in the lab. Like, do you stay in the lab pretty often? Like,
I mean, honestly, not as much as I'd like to. Usually, the past couple years, I do volumes of recording at a time. So I'll like write, you know, I'll write all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'll, you know, if I ever need to bust out, you know, the notes on my phone and get an idea, get some bars or whatever, I'll write wherever I'm at. But in terms of recording, I'll usually have like 4 or 5 songs stacked up and then try to like have them damn near memorized and then go in the lab and then just have like a long session, just, you know, knocking it out like that. That's how I've been moving the past couple of years, to be honest.
all right, so like in this, I got like I could do these questions between an industry way and personal, so it'll be dope. So here's a question: why Rastalon? Why Rastalon? Why the name Rastalon?
Yeah. Man, so the name goes back to obviously my heritage, you know what I'm saying? With I was born and raised in Cali. Both of my parents immigrated from the island of Sri Lanka. And if stuff to go by, you need Stokely, man. The streets alive Saturday night. It sound like some Harleys or something. But Ceylon was the name that the British had called Sri Lanka, right? And so in Rastafari, it's all about decolonizing. So we put the Rasta in front of it. But tell you the truth, one of the main reasons why I took that name, that handle early on, is because I just like the way the letters worked when I could write it in graph. You know what I'm saying? CEYLON, 6 letters, solid Y's in the middle. It was a good tag name. You know what I mean? It looked good in the tag. It looked good in the throw up. So that was one of the motivations early on. I used to be MC Matrix before that. And that was before Matrix the movie, though. That was inspired by the Matrix of Leadership from Transformers, the cartoon movie. You know what I'm talking about?
There's a million questions I can ask you because, I know you well enough, and I appreciate you being open enough to talk about some of your real personal stuff.
Yeah.
But the question niggas want to know is, are you satisfied with the Warriors picking Chris Paul up as a point?
That shit fucked me up, man. I can't lie. I'm still
really?
I seen him in the uniform. It's like, it don't look right. I can't lie. If he's willing to come off the bench, cool, bro. Be our backup point guard off the bench. I'm good with it. But this whole, I need to start with Stephen Clay in the backcourt. I don't know about all that, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is.
For
I'm gonna be optimistic.
Yeah. For big man, are we considering Dwight Howard? Is that
I don't know. Ain't he in Puerto Rico or something?
Yeah, but he said he'll come back. He said he'll come back.
It seems like the Warriors don't want no big man. I don't know. We hadn't had it. They're like, Rudy's enough, I guess. I don't know. That rookie looks kind of cool though, right? We have a rookie who's like a 4-year college dude. What's his name?
Jokic just
Trace Jackson.
Dude, Jokic just changed the game. It's not about the threes. We need a big man. We need a big man.
We had somebody, but he wasn't ready either. You know what I'm saying?
Jokic, bro, look, like I
said, I really thought dude was gonna be somebody. What's his name? Who was the big man we had? We drafted number 2. We gave up on. What was his name, man? See, we can't even remember his name.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying.
Wiseman. I'm talking about Wiseman.
Just imagine if Giannis comes to the fucking Warriors.
Yeah, that could be next year. I'm gonna tell you like this. I think part of the whole Chris Paul trade was not so much about basketball, but it's about the contracts. Because end of the day, Jordan Poole was getting paid too much, and we weren't going to be able to sign everybody and make a move next year. You know what I mean? Because it's really, I'm glad they finally woke up to whatever we got to do to try to win while Steph is still Steph. You know what I'm saying? That's the time. Steph is the timeline. I don't want to hear about all this 2 timelines, whatever. You know what I mean?
So are you upset with the fact that they let Poole go?
Nah, I think they had to at that point. It sucks.
Where is Poole at now? Is he on Sac Kings or some shit? Is he on the Kings?
He's in Washington.
Okay.
He's gonna do good. Watch, he'll probably be 30 points a game. He's a decent player, but the Dubs, they got a certain way of doing things, man. If you can't, you got to get in or drizzle out, shit. Can't swim, you got to drizzle out, man.
You got to drizzle out, boy.
Hey, it's real. Hey, 4 chips in however many years, that's a formula. It works. So it's you can't really argue with them. You know what I mean? Shit works, man.
Have you kept
Don't get me started talking about the Dubs, man. I can talk about that.
Yeah, we can do that shit all day, bro. We can do that all day. Shit. Okay. So we could do the normal questions, but I want to be a little spicy because I love you like this. Thank you, brother, too. Bro, you performed in downtown Martinez. You were literally a 3-minute
I know, man. Damn. Yeah, I forgot you stayed out there, bro. It was actually the first Juneteenth event they ever had in Martinez, which was kind of a big deal, right? Because, Martinez, I think back in the day, was a sundown town. There's some deep racism, in the history of Martinez. Even during the
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, the protests
Yeah.
of 2020, like they had
Yeah.
done some stuff out there. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
So I was real thankful to even be asked to perform, but it was a trip. It was in the middle of my set all of a sudden, and it was after I had said some stuff about, about that summer and stuff like that and the history of Martinez. The police, because Martinez PD was right there, all of a sudden they put on their sirens in the middle of one of my songs, man. I just kept going though, you know what I mean?
They put their sirens on in the
Yeah,
middle of your
all of a sudden everybody
song.
started looking over there. I just kept going though, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You know what, brother? That's another part of you. Like, let's address the radicalness. In the midst of you spitting your dope flows and dope beats and all, you always had an edge of radicalness. Why? Why?
Yeah. I mean,
Why?
I think for me it's like what the purpose of hip hop was. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, like hip hop saved my life in a true way, man. Where I was living a pretty negative kind of mind state, and it was brothers that practice hip hop culture that also happened to be, Rastafarians and Muslims and 5%ers and all these different things that were able to show me a different way of living, right? And so, like, to me, that's the power of hip hop, man. It's for revolutionary change. So every time I grab the mic, like I'm not always going to spit about it, but it's always going to be my purpose or my intention is to try to make change,
And you know what? I remember sessions recording with you, and I always knew that cats, like in my kind of style of rapping, cats kind of always expected me to, they gave me the lane to be goofy.
Yeah.
Like, and that was cool with me. Like,
but you got crazy flows on
crazy, yeah. It was real, yeah. But like,
wordplay off the chain, bro.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
And that's real.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a disciple of Sean Price, bro. I really be trying to channel Sean.
George Papadopoulos, man.
George Papadopoulos, bro. Anyway, rest in peace to the God.
R.I.P. to Sean Price, man.
Shout
Much love.
R.I.P. Yes,
bro.
But,
I was able to not to cut you, but just to add on, I was able to go to his 50th birthday party, man. It was a celebration of life in Brooklyn. That was last year, 2021, I guess, or 22. In Brooklyn, man, it was such a dope party, bro. It was like
you met Bernadette. You met Bernadette.
Yeah, a couple times because we were able to with Sean P. passed, we did a benefit. In fact, I think your brother DJ'd, in fact, too. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Ambush. My brother,
we did a whole event in Frisco and we're able to send some funds to Bernadette, after he passed.
Okay, brother, I gotta do rapid fire questions because it's feeling so good. Let's go. Boom. So Bay Area, as you mentioned, Ambush, my brother. Shout out to Big Tweets. He just pulled up on the screen. He's driving. But as you mentioned, these artists in the Bay Area, it's like, do you feel that the dopest thing of being an artist in the Bay is knowing the artists in the Bay? Like, a good
I can't lie. That is a pretty cool thing. Like,
right. I think
that 2 weekends in a row where I found myself in ciphers with Dell, fucking Homo sapien. Like,
shout out to Dell.
It was last 2-3 weekends ago. We were at the New Parish for some event, and he was just chilling on the mic and we was chopping it up. And then a week later, he's at Amoeba in Berkeley. You know what I mean? And chopping it up. I'm like, damn, that is crazy because like as a kid, that's one of my biggest influences. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Dell, No Need for Alarm, that album showed me like, yo, you can be different too. Like, you don't have to sound or look or, you know what I mean, be like anybody else. You can be a straight up lyricist. Like, I always love and appreciate Dell for that.
Yes.
So to your point, yes, I do appreciate that because it literally be folks in the backyard, man. Shout out to the whole Bay, man. There's always a lot of love out here. You know what I'm saying, amongst MCs, man, especially those of us who've been doing it for decades, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
like,
rapid fire. Doing it for decades. I get it that we are older. As I'm looking at you, we are both with grays now.
You got the grays?
Yeah. But like, let me just speak from both of our hearts. You can't leave it alone.
Never.
You know you're addicted. Like,
Man.
you can't. Like, I be like in this studio, my room, chopping records and like thinking.
That's dope.
I get excited off of chopping records, but then the other side of me is like, why am I doing this like this? Well, like, I'm like, the naysaying thought in my head, but like, It feels good. I look at it like somebody who plays video games. Like, if you're an adult who plays video games, hey, that's enjoyment to
We
you.
all need to release, bro. Like, I don't know about
Yeah.
you. I don't have a therapist, you know what I'm saying? But like my music is my therapy, bro. Like that's like when I'm able to sit with the instrumental and really like, you know, really write a whole song with a concept, like, oh man, to me that's like so therapeutic, you know what I'm saying? And then to be able to listen to it and like critique it, change it up, go back, fix it.
And when the shit's mixed down and it slaps.
Oh, man,
You're like, ugh.
and then when you hear other people playing it and then you get the feedback, like I just put out the album last December to serve the people, and you know, just getting feedback on the album has been so cool. Like people say what's their favorite songs, what they want to hear more of. Like, oh man, that means a lot. And I actually printed up CDs, man. Believe it or not, I got CDs. So if you see me, holler at me.
I need to see, bro. I need yo, seriously.
Because people hit me up for CDs. They were like, yo, you know, streaming is cool, but we want, I was like, damn, y'all still want CDs? That's a trip. But I've shipped it out all over internationally and domestically. You know
Wait,
what I'm saying?
brother, can I give you the plug?
Yeah.
Amoeba, you need to just go see Evan. He'll let you put it on the counter.
Word? Okay, yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Brother, I literally saw Evan just 2 days ago because I'm gonna press up something. He's just
shout out to
he's
Balance.
Still there.
Balance.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think he had just posted something on Instagram back then. Matter of fact, last time I was in Amoeba, I found this CD used for like $15. It's my old album, you know what I'm saying? It had an out of print sticker on it though. I appreciated that. At least they knew that motherfucker's out of print, you know?
Yeah, bro. That's so fire, bro. That's so fire that you're actually still at it, and appreciate you for just being here with us, bro.
No doubt. No, I appreciate the energy, man. Like any chance to build on hip hop, like this is what we love, man. This is a culture that saved our lives, shaped our lives. You know, like I said, like I'm an educator at the top of my field now because of hip hop. I owe it all to hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, you know, shit. And if there's not, and sometimes there's like I feel like Age, you in particular, you're one of them unsung heroes, you know, where it's like within hip hop and cartoon comic books, like in that Venn diagram, like you were a serious part of that story, you know what I mean? Of course, and shout out to East Bay Politics too. Like we used to really have graphic novels with CDs in it all over, you know, East, West, North Oakland, you know what I'm saying, Richmond, Vallejo, all over, you know what I mean? And like people,
yeah, beautiful.
I miss that era, man. I miss that era. You know?
And you know what? It is special because we put that time down already. So
we was rocking
down the foundation.
They got comic convention going on right now, but we was rocking comic conventions when they didn't really like hip hop motherfuckers up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Facts. All right. So you mentioned East, West, North, and South. What do you feel about the Zulu chapter in the West Oakland? How do you feel about the Zulu chapter?
I'm not aware if Zulu is really functioning anymore. You know what I mean? Like, kind of, you know, the scandal that I had mentioned earlier kind of really broke up that movement in many ways. I know some brothers have reorganized under what's called the Zulu Union, and some chapters are still kind of doing their thing. I think all tribes in Frisco are still doing their thing, but of course, you know, we used to have the Zulu Thursdays in West Oakland. You know, I know you blessed the mic up there on occasion. And yeah, man, it's unfortunate what happened to Zulu, man, to be honest. But, you know, everything's got to come to the light at some point or another. So it is what it is, you know.
Do you think that you would rebirth the Zulu if it came down to hip hop, a rebirth of the Zulu chapter? Would you be part of it? Would you be down to do it?
I mean, I've been asked to, you know, and I've been on some meetings for the Zulu Union, which they kind of looked at it as a way to do that, but actually forming an actual union, you know what I mean? Like with dues and, you know, membership and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest, man, I'm a little like, at this point, I'm kind of like cool, just because I think the whole Bambaataa situation was so foul and never really truly got addressed. So I think that whole kind of name is kind of tainted for me personally. You know, if others want to go ahead and rock with it, cool. But I'm kind of done with that chapter. You know.
Well, you know, I had to ask because I remember rocking like the Zulu chapter and you being there and the whole shit. Tweez, what's up, bro? How you doing, Tweez?
What up?
What's up, bro? Where you at? I see you out and about driving. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our other guest in the building. He's active. He's driving in the streets. Where you at right now?
I'm heading up to Santa Rosa, man. Go get me some Chinese food, man, because, you know, I can't find no good Chinese places in Vallejo, so I just smashed in the car, man. I'm going up to Santa Rosa because I know they serve some good shit.
Bro, I know when you coming back to Vallejo, yo, let me hit a couple of them prawns, bro. Come through. Let's record.
Oh, you know what's up, man. You definitely know what's up, man.
No, but seriously, come through. I'll record you. Let's get one in.
Shit, what's up, Rizal?
What's up, dude?
Yeah,
what you up to, my man?
Man, I ain't seen you guys in like ages and shit, man.
I know.
It feel good seeing you. What's up, homie? What's up, y'all?
Yeah.
Excuse me. It's a family affair. Look, that's Tweez, that's Roz. You know, Ro. Come on, niggas. Y'all know what time it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tweez, you didn't see this format, though. You haven't seen us like this, huh?
Nah, this is the first time, man, and everything.
Oh, yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah, I just peeping out right now and stuff and everything. I was like, man, you know, like, let me jump on here real quick, you know. I made a promise I was going to jump on. And can you hear me okay?
You're perfect.
Yeah, no, we hear you.
Well, you're good. Keep projecting. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Close down a little. That gives us a little. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
There we go. Because I want to hear what's going on and shit and everything, man. I want to see what y'all dropping it.
All right, so look, conversation. Long story short, a hip hop website, a hip hop web page got mad because I said KRS-One is better than Rakim. Niggas is acting like bitches. They kicked me off. They kicked me off the page. They kicked me off the page.
Don't tell me they did you like that, bro. Nah,
they kicked me off the page.
Come on. I mean, you just expressing a point and everything. Everybody got their own beliefs and points and all that. I respect everybody's thing and stuff, you know, and all that, you know.
Hey, Tweed.
Me, I'm gonna tell you like this. It's a flip up right there and everything and stuff. I'm a true Rakim because I just remember like my cousins, man, was introducing me to hip hop and stuff. And sure, when it came to Rakim and stuff, I was like, who is this cat? And then I was taking my cassette player and, listening and rewinding, writing the lyrics down, learning them lyrics and all that kind of stuff and everything.
Man, come on now.
And, so Rakim was my first. And then when KRS-One came, I see something special. I was like, oh, shit, who is this? Who is this? So hey, man, I'm with you all the way with all that and everything and stuff, man. I think people need to just respect, everybody's opinions and everything and stuff like that. Instead of like kicking you off and everything, instead of kicking you off the page.
Okay, bro, it's on you, bro. It's on you, bro.
Or they just ask you, like, why? I mean, why do you believe that?
Soft
stuff?
You know what it is? Hey, Tweez, you know what it is? Oh, he froze up.
What's that?
What he's not telling y'all is these are like younger kids. Dude, this is like younger hip hoppers. Dude, these aren't even dudes that are like our age.
Oh, okay.
He's dealing with kids, dude. They don't even. It's not even. When I watch it, I'm like, dude, I can't believe you're arguing with these dudes.
I'm not arguing. There's nothing to debate.
And you know what?
Is the GOAT, my nigga.
They ain't ready for that debate.
They're not ready for the debate.
That's the thing too. It's learning what their history is and stuff. What do they know and everything and stuff. Oh shit, is that a cop? Oh, hold on, okay. Because I'm floating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, don't get a ticket, my nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, chat room. Who's better? Ladies and gentlemen in the chat room, who's better? KRS-One or KRS-One?
The R.
It's been a long time. I should have left you without some round.
Hey, you saw that Rakim on the Spider-Verse?
Come on, man.
Yo,
come
on.
What
you say, Ross? What you say, Ross?
I said on the best movie of the year, Across the Spider-Verse, you saw when it came to Miles Park, what did they play? Once again, back is the incredible. Come on. It's the return of the wild style fashionist.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
y'all got my attention right now. Y'all got my attention.
I can't
You know
even
what?
front.
Real quick though.
Brothers, I've not seen Spider-Verse. I've not seen
What?
it.
Oh, come on, bro.
Okay, so I gotta go see it. I'll go fuck around and go see that shit tonight. Seriously.
Man, you better see it, man.
I'm gonna go see it. I've
seen that thing twice. Yo,
okay.
What's interesting is the other debate recently came up, and I've been hearing a lot of people talking about is Ice Cube versus Biggie. Y'all heard that debate?
Yeah.
That debate's been heavy.
I heard that.
Biggie, huh?
A lot of people been talking about that.
Okay, let's talk about that in real detail. Where that started out was Drink Champs and Noriega. Love his podcast. Let me put on air. Noriega, DJ EFN, amazing podcast. But they be getting them cats a little swifty with the alcohol.
They is saucy as hell.
They be fucking up and saying some wild
Saucy
shit.
as fuck. Hell yeah.
Sometimes, and that was one of the moments that I was like, speak on it, Tweez. Speak on it, Tweez. Speak on it.
No, you're right, man. Them motherfuckers be all toe up and drunk and shit and everything and stuff and all that. But you know what? I like the way they do that and everything and stuff too, because it like their guards and everything are down so they can speak what's really on their mind. Because a lot of times they get on there and they put on this acting and everything and stuff. But shit, put a little juice in them and everything and stuff. We hear the real deal. I want to hear what's really on your mind. Don't tell me, just because you put on the front and everything and stuff. I want to hear what you really think. Shit.
You notice, I don't know how many episodes of Drink Champs you guys watch, but Shaquille O'Neal, when he was on it, he wouldn't drink. There's a lot of cats who go on there, they don't drink.
He didn't drink all that stuff. Exactly.
Chuck D didn't drink.
And shout out to Tragedy, man, because again, and I don't know, Age, if you want to play one last joint. If you do, I would say play that Frontline Generals if you could. We recorded that in Brooklyn because what's crazy is, though, is at the time, we were supposed to shoot like multiple scenes. It ended up being one scene. Why? Because Tragedy Gaddafi was in Miami shooting Drink Champs, double booked himself at the same time we were supposed to be shooting our video. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we do. So, Ro, do you mind loading up that video? And then Ross.
Yes, sir.
So, even though I know this is our time with you is coming to an end, but let's talk about how your experience on the SOOP been tonight. But can we have you again soon?
Yeah, no doubt. This is refreshing, man. I love how to be able to chop it up with good brothers such as yourselves, and to be able to be grown men in hip hop just unapologetically, like that feels good, man. So I definitely want to come back for sure.
Well, we do our podcast every other weekend.
Okay.
So put yourself on this schedule.
Yeah.
And if you want to lock in, we'll do it again and play your music, your videos, and we'll just keep it pumping every other weekend. All right.
Man, I appreciate that.
And
we got to get the lab too.
Every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday. Okay. Please put it on your schedule as of this date. And we have to get in both, gentlemen. I got the lab at the house.
Time?
Yeah,
time?
8 to 10.
Okay. I got you.
And real Dave, and look. Anyway, we're gonna have some more fun. Look, Roz, will you please introduce your video, my nigga, please?
For sure. Yo, this is once again you tune in to DUKK SOOP, man. Live conversations, grown hip hop on a Saturday night. Checking out Frontline Generals, myself, Ross Ceylon, featuring Timbo King and Tragedy Gaddafi. Big up.
Yes, sir.
Tweez, don't get a ticket out there, my nigga.
I'm good, baby. I'm good.
Ross Ceylon. Yup. Timbo King. Tragedy. Gaddafi. Yeah. Grind guard, make you find God. Let's go. Subsidiary comps under the court. Lions Raw, Jeff Ford, I'm fighting the courts. Horseshoes for the Porsche, beloved just bought. Nanobots, nano, who calling no more? Obulus, Canal Moisturizer, adult sex advertising, not dealing with minors. Measure twice, cut once, the skill of a gardener. Thick skin is the armor. Freedom or death is in Nicaragua. General Lucky Karma. Offshore account, several commas. Holy honor, I drop gems, no jewelry corner. Ugly witches inside beauty parlors. A student scholar. Lessons from a mutant father. Fruits of labor, I'm a music farmer. Produce alkaline in every rhyme. Elderberry, you know I'm using time. Grind hard,
generals, serve the people, the system is criminal. State of play, no time for subliminal. Make major moves, what we lose minimal. We be the frontline generals, serve the people, the system is criminal. State of play, no time for subliminal. Make major moves, what we lose minimal. Lying out the cage now, hit the stage loud. I grind every day proud, make a way out. BK to QB, Chirac to Oak Town, poverty don't found, biochemical meltdowns. Panic in each metropolis, Elon busting off SpaceX rocket ships. Clock ticks minutes at midnight, UFO satellites surveilling human life, state denying basic rights, boots laced for the fight. When the war's at your door, what's your phenotype? Keyboard cowboys, you found dead on sight. I catch red-eye flights, SF to NY, my aura is up, way above the sky. Every rhyme I write is to decolonize France phenomenon, lyrical type. 3 lines on the mic, unifying street tribes. Frontline generals, serve the people, the system is criminal. State of play, no time for subliminal. Make major moves, what we lose minimal. We be the frontline generals, serve the people, the system is criminal. State of play, no time for subliminal. Make major moves, what we lose minimal. Black market militia, Cobra commander like Destro. Some change and some remain the same, just echo. Yeah, puppeteer, pulling strings like Geppetto. Don't stop, won't stop, y'all know how it goes. Scared to leave the plantation, so afraid to let go. Pot screaming out black, pointing at the kettle. Police screams blowing out fragments of metal. Valor gun barrel, all aimed at the ghetto. Black kill black, hate, that's devil. Understanding is the best part, y'all ain't get the memo. 1 for the black militias holding semi-auto weapons. 2 for the right to bear arms when under question. 3 for politicians in it that relate to us. But we know after we vote, they just skate on us. Bees open fire on Huey while he slept. COINTELPRO, y'all already know. So let's go. Revolutionary steps, never forget. Took Malcolm to Mexico, and Mexico he was left. Revolutionary steps, never forget. Took Malcolm to Mexico, and Mexico he was left. Frontline generals, serve the people, the system is criminal. State of play, time for subliminal. Make major moves, what we lose minimal. We be the frontline generals, serve the people, the system is criminal. State of play, no time for subliminal. Make major moves, what we lose minimal.
War, politics with bloodshed, and politics is war without bloodshed. There we go. War is politics with bloodshed, politics is war without bloodshed. Know what that mean? Know what that mean? Know what that mean?
Bang,
Hell
bang.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell
Right on,
yeah.
right on.
Another one? Got another one?
They played a couple, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I gotta get going, man. But again, I just want to say big up my man A Zilla, DJ Rowe, the whole crew right here, DUKK SOOP, man. Really appreciate y'all, everybody in the chat. Keep it going, man. And connect. Yes, sir.
Okay, so like I said, every other weekend, please come back. It's all good.
Oh, I'm gonna come back for sure.
And before you get up out of here, can I just get one more question out of you before
No
you
doubt.
get?
Yeah.
So I know you've been interviewed on multiple podcasts, and you're the man out here doing your thing. I love it. But is it by accident that everyone that you're on the track with are high intellectual spitters? Like you don't get on tracks with dumb spitters, dumb rappers.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, what am I doing? Because like again, a whole album with Tragedy, Timbo, like these guys are like again swordsmen, right? But I think it really comes back to the way I came up, man, in the 90s, like where my crew, you basically a beat would be on and everybody wrote a verse, and whoever had the dopest verse, you was on it. And if you didn't get on it, you weren't butthurt, you just got better. And like there were many times I was the youngest one in my crew, man. And so I always was like inspired by the challenge, man. Like, even going bar for bar with brothers like you or Sin Z, that was always a challenge, man. So like I just like making good music, and I'm just thankful that, most sides brought me around some of the people I grew up listening to as well, such as them.
Brother, can we please get in the lab together soon?
Yes, sir. No, we got to, man. We got to. I want you on the production too. I want you on the beat.
I got you. I got loops for days, my nigga.
Let's go.
All right, bro. Love you, Ross. Yo, ladies
love you
and
more,
gentlemen,
man.
Ross, Can you please tell the listeners how they can find you in your music platforms?
For sure. Yeah, everything I make it real simple. Just RASCEYLON. All streaming platforms, all social media, just Rasceylon, RASCEYLON. New album, To Serve the People, is streaming everywhere. Please check that out. And upcoming Jacket Full of Medals with Timo King coming soon.
And new Rise and Age album coming up soon. EP or something.
Let's go.
All right, y'all.
Hey, they got to join first. Let's start from there. You know what I mean?
One at a time, bro.
Yes,
Good
sir.
shit, bro. Thank you, bro. See you in a
Much
minute.
love.
Thank
Much love.
you for
Y'all
coming
have a
out,
beautiful
bro.
evening. Respect. Peace.
Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the episode that is for the people. Tonight's episode is for the people. And we have a segment that I pre-recorded that is speaking about the homeless situation in Oakland. And it is the great organization, Poi Magazine, that is organized by Tiny. So my good friend Tiny. So thank you, Ro, for tossing me those keys. And I am now just going to find it. It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Right here. Okay, how about this? Yo, Tweez, how's it been the episode tonight for you anyway?
Hey, you know what? I'm a little upset with myself that I jumped on late and everything and stuff and all that. But hey, I'm enjoying myself, man, and everything and stuff, man. Play some of that shit, man. Play, shit. Play that.
We are going to.
All this week and stuff is crazy. The last couple of weeks, I've been just in old school mode and shit and everything. I was talking to Spice, and I ran into him, and I pulled up next to him, and I was playing Public Enemy, Rebel Without a Pause, and he was like, oh. I said, dude, I've been in this mode all week long, dog, and stuff. Just that raw hip hop right now. That's all I was doing to hear and stuff,
So, and you as a producer, hey, but you know what? We got you for the rest of the evening, bro. Let me go ahead and get this interview off. Ladies and gentlemen, so there is a great organization in the Bay Area that that needs some more shine, and I really feel like it's important that the SOOP gives it shine. So here it is, the SOOP on the SOOP.
That SOOP, baby. That SOOP, baby.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? H. Scott representing DUKK SOOP all day. What up, crew? What up? I'm in the building right now with the big homie Tiny. What's up, Tiny? How you doing?
All right.
All right. So, Tiny is the organizer of this incredible organization, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the platform while I step behind the camera and eat some watermelon, okay?
All right. I'm a poverty scholar, that houseless mama, that houseless daughter. I'm a poverty scholar. All those people you don't want to see, never want to be, look away from me. What you going to do? Arrest me? We're in your city. I'm a poverty scholar. I rock my jailhouse attire, not because orange is the new black. Any crack Hollywood will sell you that. It's because me and my poor mama did jail time for the poverty crime of being unhoused in this occupied indigenous holler. I'm a poverty scholar, the melanin challenged daughter of an Afro-Boricua mama, for without whom there would be no me, a mama soltera and a welfare queen. So we in homefulness. Yeah, homefulness, a homeless people solution to homelessness. And it was a vision dreamed by me and my mom when we were sleeping in doorways, bus shelters, back seats of hoopties, basically wherever we could, try to stay safe, try to stay dry for many years of my childhood, because my mama was disabled, one paycheck away from homelessness. We ended up outside. That whole story that people tell you is very real. It's not just because we did something wrong. Oh, they the bums. Oh, they the homeless people. Oh, they messy, dirty, trash. Nah, a lot of times, and most of the time, it's because we don't got money for the rent.
You see that house with mom and dad are sleeping in a tent? That's because we don't got money for the rent. So me and Ma dreamed that while we're in that position, and many years later we came together with other poor and houseless people and disabled people and created a movement. We don't even call it an organization. It's a poor people-led movement. Because as I often say, change won't come from a savior, a pimp, or an institution. Change will only come from a poor people-led revolution. And that movement is called Poor Magazine, Prensa Pobre. Fast forward 26 years, as I did say that much, we are sitting inside of that dream. And that dream is homefulness. Right now we have built, as poor people, 14 units of housing. Many of us that you'll get to meet today were on the street before we came to homefulness. But now we are no longer homeless, like me and my son. We will forever housed in this rent-free housing. Yeah, I did say rent-free. Why? Because we are spiritually and legally unselling Mama Earth, taking her off the commodities market. You see, Mama Earth has been sold and told to us as colonized people as a commodity to buy and sell into the trading market. But guess what? All of our ancestors from all across Mama Earth didn't believe that Mama Earth was a product. Rather, we took care of her. Now we're sitting here on the day that is the next day after the hottest day ever recorded on Mama Earth. You already know about climate change, aka what I call climate terrorism. We got floods, we got people dying from fires. That's because Mama Earth is being poisoned for the lie of extraction. So, in us unselling her, we are not only protecting our great mama, but we are protecting the other poor mamas and children, elders and families who now live here rent-free and will never be outside again. So, it's not just about putting a roof on somebody, fam. It's about creating healing. It's about creating community. Because like my mama used to say, isolation kills. And poor families, oftentimes, they don't got no people. We didn't have nobody we could stay with. My mom was an orphan. So there's a lot of other things I could tell you. Right now we're in the position where we're trying to build a homefulness 2. Right here on MacArthur. And we know this is an intentionally blighted poor people color neighborhood. Yeah, we in Deep East Oakland here. Or Deep East occupied of Chin. This is Ohlone land. LaShawn, actually. And our relatives, our First Nations relatives, have helped us and spiritually guide us and physically guide us, because they're still here 529 years after colonization and genocide, to unsell Mama Earth. So we're working on a homefulness 2. We're trying to bring 14 units right down here on Black Arthur. I don't know if I can swear on this, but yeah. So I like to say that not only are we decolonizing, we're degentrifying, right? Because right here on Black Arthur, they're about to build a 10-story building. They're calling it affordable housing. It ain't affordable to nobody. The reality is that poor folks who are on this corridor are being systematically kicked out. We're on the brink of the end of the eviction moratorium. That's going to make thousands of people end up on the street, also homeless, added to the other thousands of people already there. We stand with our Wood Street Commons relatives. We are poor people creating our own solutions to poverty and homelessness. Get involved, support the movement. Homefulness, poormagazine.org. And we do need your support.
Once again, how can people get in contact so I can put their name at the bottom of the screen?
www.poormagazine.org. You can also find us on IG at Poor Magazine. Find me, Poverty Scholar, on Twitter or Instagram or Facecrack.
That's what's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest, please introduce yourself.
Peace, my name is Juju Angeles, and I'm a resident here at Homefulness. I'm a mama. I'm also a revolutionary birth worker. I attend births outside the home in the capacity of a midwife. I became involved with Poor Magazine around, I want to say, probably like 7 years ago now. And it was, I reached out to Tiny because I needed advocacy work around housing. I couldn't find housing for the life of me. And then it was through her advocacy that I found a home, and I was a resident of that home for about 3 years. Homefulness wasn't open yet, and then I became later involved with Tiny and Poor Magazine because my daughter is a graduate of Decolonized Academy, which is a homeschool program that Poor Magazine also houses and Homefulness also houses. There's a lot of different things that Poor Magazine does. They're not only just a media company, but I'm also involved in their book writing class and their journalism class. They do a lot of work around us telling our own stories and the importance of that. And honestly, it doesn't even end there. If it wasn't for the teachings of People's School, which is also coming up at the end of August, I wouldn't even be a midwife because it's really expensive to learn midwifery. You kind of got to give up your whole life to attending births because births happen at any time. So you have to be able to not only get your studies in, but also do your clinical work. So it was through the scholarship of Poor Magazine and them actually donating real money in times of crisis when I didn't have housing, so I don't have to stay on the street and getting a motel or Airbnb or finding people in the community that could house us temporarily. So it was all through their love and their sacrifice that it allowed us, for me and my daughter, who's now 16, to like stay off the streets, but also advance myself as, you know, revolutionary midwife. And for me, what that means is that I'm willing to attend births for free, and that's not something that Black and brown people in our community have access to. Right now in the Bay Area, it costs anywhere between, on the lower end, $6,500 to up to $10,000 for you to be able to hire a midwife and give birth at home. And that's all because of how costly everything is, right? And one of the teachings that we learn here is that rent is a lie, and it's actually the root of why so many of us struggle with every type of problem, whether that's our health or our education and even our housing. It's like if we keep charging people to live on land, if we keep doing that, then our outcomes are not going to get any better. So right now there's like a Black maternal and infant mortality crisis. And the reason I think, and they keep throwing money at the situation, oh, we need more lactation specialists, we need more midwives, we need more, you know, we need more this, we need more that. And I understand that, but if people don't have safe and secure housing that they can raise their children in peaceful ways, then all of those things, like you teaching me how to breastfeed is not going to help me become a better, you know, parent or human being. Like, people need to be housed, and we really need to start thinking about ways where we can divest from the real estate market, because it's not going to change our outcomes. The work that we do is urgent in terms of birth work, is needed. I'm not saying that we don't need that, but we also need to like join forces around how can we actually free the land so that this doesn't continue to happen, because a lot of the reasons why we are dying is because of displacement, and it's because of people overworking. It's because people have babies and then they have to go to work a week later, and then we're wondering why our outcomes are so bad. It's because we don't have no other choice. So I think that for me, one of the major things about living at homefulness and not having to pay rent is that I'm allowed to be able to do the work that I need to do in my community and not charge these prices that they can't actually even afford, or intercept with these systems that actually don't really care about them. It's all about throwing money. It's all a business. And business is not something that's necessarily bad, but when it comes to real estate, or how Tiny likes to say, real estate market, is not about humanity. It's not about preserving our original legacies and our original stories as indigenous people, because we're all indigenous to some place. We all came from tribes, and we all take care of one another. And that's the beauty of living here at Homefulness, is that we all take care of one another in so many ways. It's not just about housing. It's also about helping folks through their education, through their health care, through their crisis, whatever traumas that they have inherited because of colonization, because of displacement, because of houselessness, and really us fortifying ourselves to not only just tell our stories, but also to transform our lives and inspire others to do the same.
Ma'am, how can people find you, or do you want to give the same information website as Tiny mentioned?
Yeah, I have some journalism published on our poormagazine.org. I also have, if people are interested in like working with me right now, I'm not taking clients one-on-one, but I'm always down to answer questions and help out in those type of ways. Or you can come here and I can help out in those type of ways, but I'm not tending births at the moment. But my name, you can find me at Baby Mama Hood on Instagram, and then my website is babymamahood.com, which is BABYMAMAHOOD.com.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace.
Let it be said that Duck Soup is, even with all the shits and giggles that we do and all the shenanigans, we always try to stand and do the right thing for the people. And that is such a big interview that I have of Poor Magazine and Tiny and her people. I have it in 2 segments. So if we could do a music break and enjoy some good music, then we'll come back and I'll play the second half of that too. But shout out to Tiny. Oh, disclaimer. So this whole interview of Poor Magazine is about the homelessness and that situation in Oakland and whatnot. And even though I talked to Tiny in the organization, I refuse to record or try to record anybody homeless. That's just another animal that I did not want to do. But once again, shout out to Tiny Poor Magazine for what they do. And that's part 1 of a 2-part interview. It was so big, I had to give everyone's interview time. So, Ro, if we can get into some music, cool music break. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in, and thank you to everyone who's fucking with this. And man,
before I get started on this,
what's up, bro? Talk about it.
You gave me 2 new tracks, man. Can you tell me a little something about these tracks you want me to play?
Yeah. Well, give me the name of it. Give me the name. You pick one and we'll talk about it, please.
Let's go with Angels Looking Over Me with Verlania.
Okay, so all right, so working on this project called, it's on YouTube, and it's called I'm Great, But I Miss You. It's me doing the beats and the music thing like all me and my friends do, but it's actually, as Ras mentioned, it's really me just really being really personal and therapeutic, because I'm rapping about like my cousin passing away and heartbreaking and some really, really serious topics in rap form. And I think that's the season, because it's like the cats I know doing it, it's for therapy. Cats have recorded 1 million songs, and if it gets nowhere but their homies' ears, they're happy with that. So it's therapy. So this song right here, Angels Looking Over Me. The beat is crazy. I made all my beats on this one. On Angels Looking Over Me. The beat is so angelic. I had to speak about like some really deep shit. So I'm talking about my cousins passed away, and as the song progresses, I start rapping about angels. I start rapping about like paint a picture of angels coming down, holding candles, and it's really a powerful picture. And please enjoy it. This is Angels Looking Over Me with my good sister Valania. Please check it out. Thanks.
It's your boy Age. Read what I wrote. Not another quote about a nigga selling dope. Rather say a hope. So when I rhyme, tell your folks.
attention, inhale your smoke. Every session under microphone, steady flexing. Cause it's a blessing, so listen to keep the lesson. Yo, keep the lesson.
Ain't just looking over me.
Even when I'm smoking tree, when I'm looking for a new J.O.B.
Ain't just looking over me.
God so the G, that's it's supposed to be.
Ain't just
Looking over me. Rather keep my 16 to celebrate my blessings with the money, G.
Ain't just looking over me. Ain't just looking over me.
From the mountaintop, H-Dot will yellow twice. I know life has a strife, but I believe in Christ. You may not believe in me. I know I feel the phonies, but I know angels got my back like a member's only jacket.
Ain't just looking over me. Ain't just looking like a bird, one destiny.
Got another round by homies busting lines, wasting ammo. Rather paint a picture of color angels waving candles. And when I see my angels, I kind of start buzzing. Cause in this virtual angels, I see my deceased cousin. Then I see my mom and my pops and all my family that moved on. When they kiss me on my forehead and thank me for this song. Thank you,
Ain't just looking over me.
Ain't just looking over me.
Ain't just looking over me. Ain't just looking over me. Ain't just looking over me.
All of a sudden, that old rain's falling down, and my world is cloudy.
My world's cloudy and gray, so gray. Didn't want to wake up today. Didn't even want to get out of bed. Why even try? I'm better off dead. Negative thoughts in my head over and over. Fuck being sober. May grab a holster, put the toaster to my head closer. Life ain't worth living black. Ever since you stopped texting back, did I mention that? Time we wasted, we can't get it back. Now it's just me in my shadow, feeling hella shallow. Don't know if I make it to see tomorrow. And if I don't, I'm sorry, bro. Try.
All of a sudden, that old rain's falling down, and my world is cloudy.
My world's cloudy and gray, but it's okay to commit suicide today. Negative thoughts in my head over and over. Even when it's sunny, it never stops raining. When I lost Sunny, depression got Adrian. the strain on my brain and homies keep yelling, just maintain, fam. How do I maintain when the pain cuts me deep? First to get cut off by those who say they love you, like my homie Meech. We said we love each other. Hope my G's hearing me. When she cut me off, I had to seek therapy. The rain falling, so is my mind state. Fuck it, let me put a line to my brain that I'm straight.
Bukowski. All of a sudden, that old rain's falling down, and my world is cloudy and gray, 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 gray.
Yo, this is a very serious topic and song. Even though I try to get my songs in a humorous manner, but depression is real, and it could be the smallest trigger. For me, it was a nasty breakup. My most massive breakup just fucked me up. And Sunny passing, just breaking my heart, and my father passing, my mom passing. These moments, man, just fucking me.
Yesterday's love was down. All of a sudden, that old rain.
Seek help. Get help if you need help. Take care of your mental mind space, my niggas. Take care of yourself.
You've gone away. Oh, strong. Oh, strong.
That was deep. Hey,
Yeah.
That was deep, dude.
You think?
Yeah, that was very deep, dude.
Yeah. That one, yeah. Cloudy and gray. Yeah.
Yeah, that was deep.
That's deep. That was deep, right? What you think about it? Was that kind of creatively deep? Was that? Oh, was that
it
like
was creative, but
or was that like
that's on a deep mode, dude? That's like on a very deep mode, dude.
Is that like Agent, are you okay? Deep mode?
Yes, that's a deep one, dude.
I'm looking at you. You like, Age, do I need to call you after the show? Do we need to talk?
Yeah, that was pretty something.
Yeah. I kid you not, bro. All right, so it's gotten some good spins already, the whole project. But somebody texted me. She said she heard the project. She texted me. She said, Adrian, I like your project, but that one song, Cloudy and Gray, that triggers me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, why does it trigger you? She said, because somebody in her family did the committed suicide. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, that wasn't what it was meant to do. I wasn't meant to offend anybody, but I speak about like getting help and yada yada yada. But then I actually said to her, like, well, I'm sorry that your family did that, but maybe if they were to rap and get things off of their chest, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's really not the. And then I guess good music is supposed to trigger you anyway, right?
Yeah, that's the one, dude. That was deep.
Peace. Thank you, bro. So all right. So as I was talking to Roz, I went to Amoeba, talked to or plug about pressing up a CD and putting it up on the shelves. So I'm about pressing this up. So what I'm doing right now is actually doing some extra songs before I turn it in. I need you on something, bro. Can you come
That's
through?
exactly. I was going to discuss that with you, man. And
let's talk. What's up?
You know how me and you were discussing about some of the beats. How I sent you some stuff or whatnot.
Yeah.
I think we should try to come out with an album with me and you on it.
On some loops. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm thinking I'll discuss that more with you, but there's a lot of beats and stuff we have to hook up with, see what you feel good about.
Yo, can you toss me while I'm talking to you, can you toss me My Girl?
You said My Girl, I'm gonna get that for you.
Give me My Girl and
I want to give you Encore too.
Encore's
a dope ass beat.
That Encore, that's a dope beat. And give me those for right now. But we're still on the air. This is DUKK the show. It's a great episode tonight. We're trying to like wrap up the project, so I need you on it, bro.
Let's do it. All right.
So look, we're not out of here yet, guys. We have a little bit more time, and as I promised, I have that second part of the time. Can I ask you something, bro? Before we get into the second part, what do you think about the first part of this recognizing Poor Magazine and their organization?
That was dope. That was a good video, man. I liked it. I like how you did it. I like what they were talking about. I thought it was pretty good.
Well, that is first part 1 of 2. If you could please pass me the keys, kind sir.
I do have a quick question, though.
You talk to me. What's
I'm
up?
gonna bring this out. Why did she have to cover herself? Why did she want to show who she was?
You know, I'm gonna just say like this, man. How can I say politically? I asked her that too. She said that's how she rolls in video, but with us introducing the video like this, I can get on the live, and she says she'll be more game for doing face-to-face thing. But at the end of the day, I just say they're all artists, and you know, some artists want their red M&Ms on the left, some artists want their red M&Ms on the right. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It just seemed like something that you really wouldn't have to hide yourself from, but I don't know.
Hey, Hey, you know, who am I to say? So anyway, but what I will do is say thank you, Ro, for passing me the keys as we get ready to nope, I don't want that one. Hold up. That's not the one. No, this one. Boom. Okay, here it is. As we get ready to rock on and get ready to check out part 2 of Soup on Pour. Please, thank you.
How you doing, sir? And please, what's your name, sir? Please project your voice.
I'm D. Allen, and I'm a resident here at Homefulness.
Yes, and Homefulness, Poor Magazine. What do they represent to you? And please, come from your heart.
It provides housing and a number of other things for people who are living below the poverty line, low income and no income individuals. And it's also home to me.
How long have you been here?
I've been a resident of Homefulness since January 2015, and I've been a member of Poe Magazine since 2006.
Why should people know? Like, I feel honored to be able to come here and do this with you guys, but I feel like the masses don't know about Poor Magazine, the Homefulness, right? Please, why should people get more invested in Poor Magazine?
Poe Magazine enables people, low income and no income people, to tell their own stories from their own standpoint, whereas mass media will have them portrayed in a certain way, like they're shiftless bums or criminals.
Yes.
Basically, the worst of the worst the human race has to offer. And Poe Magazine is like an alternative to all that. So you get to hear people who don't have a dime to their name, or nearly no dime to their name, tell their own stories from their own standpoint. Poe magazine gives people the ability to write their own stories to appear on Poe magazine online. And for those people who do not have internet access at home or computer, there's the newspaper called DUKK News, which is the newspaper for the Colonized Academy, which is like a youth homeschooling program. And so far, DUKK News has about 17 or 18 issues so far. And that newspaper is for people who don't have internet access. Feel free to edit this down.
Oh no, bro, my nigga, we're gonna keep this shit real. We're gonna keep it real. Can I ask you, how has Poor Magazine impacted your life?
It impacted my life in a positive way. It helped me to become a better writer, to become more cognizant of the lives of low-income and no-income folks, and the poverty and the classism and the police harassment and all the other different social oppressions they have to deal with as long as they don't have any money in their pocket.
Sir, how can people find you?
I have no internet social media accounts at all, of any kind.
But your association is with poormagazine.org.
Yeah, I've worked for them many times in the recent past.
So that was
at least since the late 2000s.
So that's where we recommend people poormagazine.org.
Yeah, and I also want to tell you something else.
Please.
Poe Magazine also happens to have a book publishing arm called Poe Press. And without Poe Press, my first faux books, count, first faux books, would have never have seen the light of day without their help and their mentorship. And here's my fourth and last first run book with Poe Press called Skeletal Black, Poems from Beneath the Poverty Line. I consider this my anti-poverty book. I have also published 3 others before that. Boneyard was the first. Unwritten Law was the second, which is available in 2 versions. The original 2012 version is long out of print. And I made up for that with the 2020 full color edition.
So you're saying Poor Magazine, the housing, hasn't just give you housing, but it's also helped you fulfill your dreams?
It definitely helped fulfill my dreams as a published author.
Yes, sir.
And that is something I've been striving for most of my life. And I've been creative writing since I was knee-high to a roach. But I didn't take it seriously until my 20s. Then I went through a bout of writer's block around most of the 2000s, and then after hooking up with Poe Magazine, I got back into it.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And once again, your name again, please, sir?
D. Allen. First name D, last name Allen.
Let's go. Poor Magazine, first and foremost, your name and how old are you, King, please?
My name's King Jeremiah.
Project your voice, sir, please.
My name's King Jeremiah. A lot of people call me King for short. I am 13.
Cool. All right, and King, please don't feel, nervous or anything. Just have fun with this, bro. So this is for our podcast, and we're trying to give Poor Magazine acknowledgement for its greatness in the neighborhood. King, as a youth here, how long have you been here with Tiny Poor Magazine, and how has it affected your life, please?
Okay, so I've been with Miss Tiny, Mama Tiny, for a good 2-3 weeks now, because this is my first one. I got put on with this one with my mom. This program has helped me out, show that people that are homeless, how do I say it? People that are homeless, that are really in need. I had, just last week, I was just going to Safeway with my friend, and it was a homeless dude, and I felt very bad for him, so I just took off my shoes and I gave them to him. And he was just like, so thank you. And he just gave me a hug, and I was just felt so proud. I was just so proud of myself, and I was just felt so bad for him. But Miss Mama Tiny and Uncle Moo, they teach us on how people get evicted from their house, or on how people are just taking out people from their houses and buying their houses and then just kicking them out and saying it's trespassing if they don't leave.
Yes. King, so you're a youth growing up in Oakland, and are you originally from out here?
San Francisco.
San Francisco Bay Area, basically,
Yeah.
right? I don't want to put you too much on the spot on some questions, but if you were to just say one thing to Tiny or to the viewers out there, what would you say? Here's my platform for you. Speak your mind, sir.
Okay, to the viewers out there watching this, I think that you should take all homeless people and people in needs real, like 100% full. Treat them with respect. Treat them how you want to be treated. Don't make fun of them or nothing. It's very bad. And to all the homeless people, if any of y'all seeing this, y'all are gonna be in like good shape one day. Y'all gonna be in good hands. Just keep pushing through. Keep going through. To all viewers, thank you for this interview. And that's that.
Good shit, bro. Thank you, bro. This has been fire, bro. DUKK SOOP the show. That's Pulitzer winning. Tonight's episode is Pulitzer level podcasting in the hood. Let's let this whole marinate, my niggas. Why is tonight's episode not just a regular episode, but it is Pulitzer winning in the hood? Why? Because the music is fire, the conversation, the artist is fire, but then, and we could do the fire shit. Everyone does the fire shit, but then we use the platform to acknowledge a cause that needs to be spoke about.
Yep. Yes, we do.
Tonight's episode is 4-star. Thank you. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will.
Very good.
Very good. Thank you. I gotta shake your hand, bro. Thank you for holding me down.
Oh yeah, no, anytime, man. You know what it is.
Boy, how about this? Why don't you play a song or two, have a music break, and then we come back in and wrap it up like you know how we do.
Right on, let's do it.
Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is DUKK SOOP the show, this incredible podcast that is fucking amazing, and we are for the people. Let's go. Anytime you're ready, Will. Knock it out.
All right,
shout out to all those listening. Thank you. Let's go.
Sapio, sexual, 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 sapio, sexual.
Intertwined minds, we are of the same universe, first and foremost, holding to what's close, or maybe what's dear. It tastes like venison, giving props when it's due, worth mentioning. Added the hover wireless before wireless, never going tireless with how this virus, hoping it's eternal, flame that won't burn you. What's love got to do if it ain't never hurt you? Meant to stimulate beyond the physical level. You were rose quartz with the meaning that's special. The selenite to set my mind right, picking your brain to see how your mind like. Walk with that, the caffeine, coffee without stevia and cream. Big time goes slow without the lean, like Stanley. Ain't ready to be without you. Knowing I had to write this song about you.
I'm attracted to the things you say. It makes perfect sense now to me. Can't forget the look on your face, intelligence, brains, and wit. Check your synapse, sit so you relax. Where you been at? Must have been at VNAX. So we born on a different type of level. Feeling like I made a deal with the devil. Yo, I'm glad that I got you alone. See, it's bad to the bone when we text on the phone. Now I'm feeling the tone of the voice you have shown. Now we stuck together like the sword and the stone. Well, it's marvelous, bit of anonymous. I'm the dawn of immaculate, but on average, had to wind the pitch. Banana split the mix while I call you miss. Mrs. Words too vicious. The guesses, mine's too vivid. My debit runs your credit. Let's save it, time's too precious. I'm attracted to the things you say. It makes perfect sense now to make it forget the look on your face. Intelligence, brains, and
My
wit.
intention, more than affection, more than releasing some of all of my tensions. Your aura shines past the contrast, girl. Drawing a map to find where you're at, girl. More than ASL, we going back like AOL. But in real time, on the line, we can be connects, put you on the Rolodex. Ain't too good to be true, no need to second guess. Don't need to flex just to test my strength. All that I need, forget the rest. Beautiful soul that I admire like so. Minds alike that we both mindful. Don't need to say a mouthful or be doubtful. On the same wavelength, downful. We can just vibe with or without getting high. So into you, no lie.
DUKK SOOP, everybody. DJ Rowe, your host, Age Scott. Hey, Age, you in the building?
I'm right here, bro. Come on. I'm going nowhere.
So I'm going to play the next song, man. This is one of the ones I pulled out of your crates, man. And this one, I think you did this a while ago. You dedicated this one to Bino. So I wanted to see if you wanted to say anything before I play it.
Man, thank you, Ro, for helping me recognize my cousin. Actually, you know, my auntie, I went over there. You don't need to know this, but I go to my auntie's house like once every 3 weeks in Richmond and go do a yard and just check on the family. And when I seen her, she was just like, you know what, Age? I really appreciate you for always speaking about Bino and keeping his spirit alive. And I'm like, yeah, moms, like that was really my dude. So yeah, like recording songs and rapping and making songs about Bino is because that's my therapy in how I'm dealing with my depression. So, hey, sometimes I feel like I'm crazy, like, bro, but it's a good hobby. It's a fun hobby and I'm dope at it. Thank you, Ro, for playing it. And like I said, tomorrow, once again, we're celebrating my cousins moving on. So it's just me and a handful of, it's not even it's just me and my family. It's not even anywhere near like the funeral. It's not public like that. But anyway, shout out to my cousin Bino. I love you so much. Thank you, Ro. Can you play it?
All right.
Even when the sky turns gray, and they say, your homie was DOA, it'll be okay. Your boy's laying out on the concrete. You wanna rap, but you can't spit it on beat. Your homies act like they don't know you. You got sick and got the Rona. Too many deaths in Oakland, California. Way too many. Your homie got blapped by a cat raving and strapped. A job interview, you didn't get a call back. What's that? That's hella whack. Matter of fact, that's effed up. But like Pac said, yo, bro, keep your head up, pick yourself up, and straighten up your crown, and don't let these obstacles get you down. Nah. You'll be all right. You know what? Just crown it, my niggas. Let's go. Yes, we will. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right, my niggas. Amen, my niggas. Yes, we will. We're gonna be all right. Amen, my niggas. Amen. I know we're gonna be okay. Yes, we will. We're gonna be all right. Amen, amen. We're gonna be all right. Give me the strength to be a great man. Give me the strength to lend a hand if I can to my brother, man. And hopefully he'll show that same love to another man. And with those gestures, I know we can change this land. Amen, my niggas. Let me just keep praying, stay positive, and keep shaking these hating ass busters.
Woo. R.I.P. Bino.
R.I.P. Bino. I think Bino, all my family, I think they see my effort. I know they see my efforts. I think they would be proud of me.
Oh, they see your effort, dude.
Yeah.
They definitely see it.
Yeah.
They definitely see it.
Have you seen the Spider-Man movie yet? The animated movie?
Nah.
You trying to see it?
You said what?
You trying to see it?
Why? When you want to go see it?
Man, I've been like really teetering about seeing it, but now talking about Roz, like I need to see it before it's yanked out the theater.
How long? Well, how much longer is it gonna be there?
Jeez, what day are you off next week? Or when do you think it's
anything until the weekend? But
So-
on that Saturday, I'm supposed to be doing Jay Fetty's thing. So you want to try to see it on Monday after work after I get
Monday?
off?
I'm down. I'm off.
Let's see if it'll still show. If we can
I'll
still
find
see
it. I'll find the spot Monday after work.
All
That's
right.
what you want to do?
Yeah, that'll
Monday.
work perfect.
All right, cool. All right, so look, let's do the outro. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an amazing episode. Pulitzer winning tonight because it is with a meaning, not just frivolous chit chat. We had an episode that was focused, purposeful, and had its agenda fulfilled. So this is what it's about right here. I don't know. Like, this is amazing. Once again, Poor Magazine doesn't get enough light, but I want to give them all the attention in the world. tinypoormagazine.org. You're more than welcome to come to the podcast and be speak live. We could do it again. I want to say thank you to Big Tweez. He'll be a regular in a minute. He's just working out the kinks. Thank you, Roz, for coming through tonight. Great guy. I can see him being a regular as we evolve, get ready for the next wave. My name is Adrian H. Scott. Shout out to Bino. I'm working on some more songs to miss you, but I'm doing great, but I do miss you. I would need to get Row. Oh, Monday, if you come on this side, then I can get you on a vocal or something.
All right, we'll see. We'll see what time when I get off. If you cool with me coming there later.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Anyway, so please go check out The Age page on YouTube. The Age page. I want to say shout out to Andrea, who is at this Mexican restaurant, 1,000 Lovers in Spanish. I don't know how to say it in
Where's it at? Where's the restaurant?
It's across the street from Mutiny Radio. It's San Francisco. I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but Andrea and her food, the company, great bunch of people. Want to say shout out to big homie Trish at Safeway. She always plugs me at the deli shop. She always hooks up my sandwich when I get food. What up, big Trish? What up? And Adrian H. got Facebook and Instagram tonight. Oh, one more thing. I gotta put the seal on it with the logo. Oh yeah.
Dang.
Gotta make it real. That's to be real. I'm just saying tonight's
Man, when did you do that? You did another one?
Serious?
Wait, didn't you?
That's the same tattoo, my guy.
Oh, okay. I thought you added more to it.
No, so what are you saying? You saying it's time for you to get the tat?
Dude, I'm just waiting for you to hook me up with the dude that did it.
Is that all you're waiting for?
Yeah, what am I gonna do? Go somewhere else?
Okay, so he did it at my house. Do you want to do it at your house? He'll come to the house and do it.
Either way, or we can meet up at your house. Either way.
Okay, so we didn't want to do it.
I don't know.
We'll talk.
Ask him when he's good.
I'll go set it up. I'll set it up.
Yeah, just set it up.
All right, cool. Yep. Oh, I was about to make an official. Oh shit. Okay, boss. Nigga, like fuck that. Yeah, I feel that. All right, boss. It's on you. Well, how can the people find you in the World from World and the whole shit? Go.
Roz 60 million on Instagram and Roselle Joyner on Facebook.
What's the word from World this week?
The word from World this week, hot, because it is just too hot. It's just too hot.
It's ridiculous hot. Niggas are hot. Yo, shout out to all the podcasts Will is involved with. Trika, Anna, fuck.
Let me give a shout out to Happy Hour.
Yeah, Jay
Trika Know Better, Do Better on Thursdays and Wednesdays. Anna's Global History Radio.
Shit, you's a podcasting motherfucker. And you be working though, huh?
Man, it's work, dude. It's work.
Yeah.
Ro needs to take him a real vacation, man. I'm gonna take me a week or two off one day and just really take a week or two off.
Bro, you know I'm all right, so I'm on my vacation, but my vacation has been like a staycation, but I've been enjoying it. I've been like sleeping in, I've been doing the gym. My whole thing is I've been eating really abnormally better. Like I'm on my vacation, so I've been like, let's eat a good dinner everywhere. Shoot someplace to go get a good dinner.
Nice.
And that's been my shit. Like I've been eating some really nice, healthy dinners, but I've been getting lightweight fat. But bro,
but I saw you ate somewhere. I was looking at. I was surprised you ate at.
Yeah, I've been at JJ's. I've been out through Vallejo on the Slender.
Yeah, you went to where did you go? You went somewhere in Vallejo that I was shocked.
The
sushi.
Spot. Yeah. Yo, bro.
What was that about?
You want to hear some real shit? You ain't gonna believe this.
Yeah, because I noticed you left that last part out, that you wrote all that stuff about you getting kicked out of the hip hop group, but you didn't say nothing about your date.
About the date?
You didn't say nothing about it.
Let's talk about the date. Last minute talk about thing, my nigga. This is so funny. All right. So first, the store, the Japanese spot. Them my partners. I've been eating at that spot in Vallejo for a minute now. So long story short, I came back. I haven't been there in a minute. They hooked me up, and I said, "You know, I know how to make videos now." I offered to make a commercial for them.
What'd they say?
They said they're gonna think about it, but I'm like, bro, I'll shoot you a commercial. I said, I'll shoot you a commercial and edit and put it online for like a meal. They said, what? I said, I'll make you a commercial. It's nothing, my nigga. I got you.
What do you eat there? What do you order? What do you usually get from there?
Oh, you know what? I have to take you there, my guy.
Dude, that's my spot, dude.
Oh, for real? I
go there too.
I get the 3-way, like the chicken salmon.
The meal, the bento box meal.
Oh, the chicken salmon.
Bomb, ain't it?
It's really good. And it's healthy. It's good for you. So look, if we go to the movies Friday, Monday, but all right. So look, the date. Let's talk about this. Last minute topic before we get. So,
wait, hold on. Let me give a drum roll real quick.
All right. First, let me establish. Okay, let me switch up the names. The names are switched to protect anyone's identity. Name and city. So her name is Beth, and Beth is from Sassoon. Okay, there. All right. But it's not Beth and it's not Sassoon. But anyway, so my friend Beth is a cute little Latina chick. My ex coworker. Now, you know, you don't get at your coworkers, but since we don't work together anymore, it's fair game, right? So I say, hey. She says, hey. So we like chit chat for a minute, and then we're like, hey, let's go do let's get some food. Now, let's hang out. Mind you, let me establish. She's a hot little female. She's really cute. So she's always having niggas out on the line. So I'm just like, I'm not even trying to like press up on her too intense. I'm just trying to kick her with her, right? That's already established. So, because when I was working with her, I could never kick her with her. That's off top, you know? So we end up kicking it. Now, let me establish something. I go into it. When she says yes, I already said in my head, I'm spending at least $100 on the kick it. That's a given. All right. So that's a given, which I spent like 120, and I was like, fine, okay, no big deal.
Ballin'!
Well, I'm just establishing, like, let me put it out there, like, I'm not a broke nigga, and I'm a working nigga, and I'm not balling, but I do like to treat myself to the finer things in life, and I'm an alpha male. And if you hang out with me, I have no problem paying for the date, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Let me just put it out there because I'm that type of nigga. Like I've been watching Andrew Tate videos and going to the gym. There are men like me out there still. So, but let me also put it out there. I don't do that for any old bum bitch either, though, my nigga. You got to be a female of stature. So let me just put that out there. She was fly, and let me establish, she's like educational, but she's like a smart fly. She calls herself a bad, what a baddie, an intelligent baddie or some shit, whatever they call it. But she's bad anyway, and smart. So, but she's so bad that, as usual, and this is okay, that at our age, I expect females to have like kids, and like, so she has a kid, boy, and that's cool. Like, he's a chill dude. I haven't met him. That's not even the point. But the point is, she has a baby daddy. Now, here we go. She tells me, she's like, while we're out chilling, mind you, she picked the bar because this is her kicking spot. We get there, we sit down. The bartender already knows what she wants. I just go pay for it. He's just looking at me like, who's this nigga? Da, 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 da. I'm like, I'm the nigga of the night, whatever. So I'm just chit-chat. So as I'm sitting there with her, she's telling me about how she's been on dates with dudes and her baby daddy has ran up and whooped dudes' asses spontaneously. Her dude is like a big dope dealer who sells big dope and is a big deal in the Bay. So, and all names are fictional. So, and I'm just like, so I'm asking them, said, so you're saying with me sitting here with you, your baby daddy would probably run up on me and try to fight me? And she said, well, it happened to other guys before. It probably won't happen to you because you're pretty big.
Let me ask you this: Did she take you to the exact place where the other dudes got ran up on?
I don't know. I don't think that's a good question, brother.
I mean, if she's taking shit, I'm like, that's kind of weird that she would go to a spot where everybody got jumped on.
Okay, brother. That's a question I don't know. I don't know that question, brother. But mind you this, when I was out and about with her, I wasn't overly with my head on swivel, but I was like left and right, just keeping my, and it was in a real public area. So it wasn't like I was going to get, anyone's going to walk up, and mind you, it's me too. Like, anyway, but I'm laughing about this because that's a factor that we have to put in consideration when you're dating females with kids, and the kids are cool. That's not the problem. But the baby daddy, especially if you're young, you were young and you had a baby, your average baby daddy's like some bum ass nigga, like on some wild shit. Like, do you date a female who, like, the female may be super cool and all, but her baby daddy is like fucking, I don't want to say, I can say so many foul jokes. Fucking, that nigga's foul. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah, you know what, brother, I am tempted to do this. Hear me out. Let me ask you something. You see me getting kind of nice with the camera editing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm tempted to try to round up, like, put a camera in front of females and talk about their bad dates and see if I could record like a movie full of the wildest.
Hush.
Why? That's a good idea, huh?
Hush. We could talk about that later, dude.
But I should do that, huh? Should I do that?
Well, I think we should stop talking about it on live.
Okay.
Hush. Good ideas don't need to be told.
All right, bro. All right, so we're going to hang out for Monday, though, right?
Yep, let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight has been an amazing Pulitzer-winning episode, and please share it. And Tiny and Poor Magazine, look forward to having you in the flesh. Ross, look forward to having you again. Tweez, look forward to having you again. And Ro, look forward to eating Japanese cuisine and
yes, sir.
Monday.